Hello creatures fans, and it's time for the next video. A little sooner than many of you may have been expecting, but I've been really looking forward to this one, so let's get started. First, let's turn the hand off invisible so the Norns will be able to see me. Now these two I'm going to be hatching together, and I'm going to be illustrating the difference between Norns that are sort of raised on their own, which you've seen, and Norns that are raised with others of their kind. Most of the things you'll see this time will be the same as you've seen with the other Norns, and the main differences you will see is in the video after this, where I'll be bringing all 4 Norns that have reached 20 minutes of age back into the world together. So we're going to hatch these out individually. However, it's going to be, we can't put them all in. Actually, we can. Here's me being silly. I have got 2 incubators, so I will put them in as close to one another as possible, and we will hatch them both out. Now I will not be able to put up an eye view of both of them at the same time, so you should be able to see the name of the Norn that I'm currently looking through the eyes of at the top of the eye view when it's up. So let's get this started and see what we get. Hopefully we get a little boy in this group as well. And we get 1 little girl and 1 little boy. Excellent! Oh, aren't they pretty? So we get a few more different colours. And let's go about naming them. They're already off. They're very adventurous, these two are. What a pair. So, oh, make sure I turn it to the tickle. Yeah, that's a good thing to be doing. These two are really off. No, you're going to hit the wall. No, play with the ball then. Oh, these two are lovely. So, we'll have a look at this one first, and we'll go to Owner's Kit. What we're going to call the little... Let's pause the game first. Now, what should we call the little teal girl? Actually, she's more jade than teal, so let's call her Jade. And we'll start this going off again. Register birth. Let's see. She is currently looking at each other at the moment. Bunny and Basil. Bunny's a brown Norn, I remember, and Basil was a green Norn. So that's her. And let's give her a couple of tickles. Let's call this little lad Night. Let's see, observation kit. There we go. We'll call him Night. Okay, and his family, Bloom and Freya. Oh, this was obviously when I was doing some experiments. Both male, as you can see. This is me using the inseminator. So we've got 2 daddies, which is perfectly fine. He's a very masculine Norn. So, that's those 2 registered. Now we're going to want to get them to eat. Let's pop a bit of food over to them, and we'll get the teacher here so we can teach them what food is. Now, raising 2 Norns at the same time is a lot more work than it is raising 1 Norn at the same time as the others. So let's turn this over. Where are you off to? Well, they're very, very happy little Norns, that's for sure. I'm just waiting for one of them to eat so I can start saying that that's a good thing for them to be doing. We're only a few minutes in. He's very interested in the computer. She, again, very interested in the computer. They keep pressing it. They're a very cute couple, you have to admit that. I've been trying to get darker Norns, actually. I think that's why I did one of the cross breedings. He doesn't seem too happy at the moment. What's up with him? Let's bring up the science kit. Pain, need for pleasure, hunger. Ah, he's hungry, that's why. Let's put up crowded. And sleepiness. There we go, we just got someone eating. Ooh. That was little Knight that ate. Let's see if we can go out and get little Jade to eat as well. I think he might be going for the fruit. No. As you can see, it's a lot more hectic when you've got the two, but they are keeping fairly well close together. Norns are fairly social. Ooh, wrong one there. They are fairly social and they will stick together, particularly when they're babies. They like a bit of company. But as you can see, I am struggling to get them to eat. Let's, there we go. Tell them to eat. See which ones no eat. There we go. Knight's going off to... little Jade's more interested in the... Go on, Knight. Eat. Yeah, that's a good boy. See, he's picking up the idea now. Little Jade still needs to eat. She just said the word, so she knows what it means. But she hasn't tried it yet, so... Oh, she's more interested in the hand. Let's have a look. Eat dat. Now you can communicate them in their own language. Oh no, she's off to the toy instead. Let's pop this. This is very useful. You get this in the game and it teaches them the main words that they need to learn. Such as come, look, eat, fruit, I think. There we go, eat. Fruit, yeah. But she still has not eaten yet. We're only a few minutes in. Let's have a quick look at the breeder's kit. She's only 6 minutes old, so still a bit difficult. Now you can see why she's having a little nap. We've got little Knight over here currently playing with a toy like crazy. I think he's probably tired. Let's have a look. No, he's not tired by the looks of it. Well, he's not sleepy anyway. There's obviously something else. Is he tired? Yes, he's tired at the moment. Now, sometimes their sleepiness doesn't go down in accordance with their tiredness. So let's see if we can get little Jade to eat. Jade's far more interested in everything else. She's going for the... Go on. No. She wanted the toy then. Let's put the toy over here. There we go. She's just eaten. Lots of tickle, so she knows that that's a good thing to do. So, Knight, come hand. He wants me to come over to him. See, they will ask you things. They will sort of tell you what they want you to do. Now, let's have a little look at Knight's DNA. Because he's having a bit of difficulty with his tiredness. So go to stimuli. Again, we'll look at Pointer slaps me. We've only got punishment. And Pointer pats me. We've only got reward. Just like we had with Pinkie Pie. Now, if we go to I am sleeping. Tiredness does decrease, so he hasn't got a problem with that. I'm resting. Again, tiredness does go down. So it's just a case he's not been sleeping or resting at all. It was probably the big adventure he did then. So we just need to get him to sleep. Let's tell him, see if he'll listen to us. Push hand. Come on, Knight. As I said, getting them to sleep is a difficult task. He just wants to play with a hand at the moment. Yes, you want to get it, do you? See him watching the hand? It looks like he's off to find a nut now. Let's have a look at Jade. Does she know food yet? Yep. There we go. No, don't pull food. Eat food. Good girl. Knight's not a happy lad at the moment. No, don't slap him. Slapping you have to get rid of fairly early on, otherwise you have problems when they get older and they start getting a bit frisky. Getting them to sleep is a difficult task. Let's try rest. He's far more interested in the hand. Little Jade, on the other hand, is doing very, very well. Let's pop up her science kit when I can find it. There it is. Again, keeping her needs nice and low. She's doing very, very well. These are sort of all at the bottom at the moment. However, if we switch over to night, see, he's having a lot of problems sort of keeping his needs down at the moment. So we just need to get his hunger and his sleepiness down at the moment. So let's get him eating food. He's picked it up, he hasn't eaten it yet. He's gotten used to the idea of eating, but he doesn't know, he hasn't yet done it. You can tell a norn to do something, doesn't mean they're going to do it. Just tell them to eat. No! Kissing good. Slapping bad. Seriously hungry. He's taking a nap. That'll certainly perk him up a bit. Let's give him a... she's taken a nap as well. See, he's cheered right up. As you can see, he didn't want to eat. He didn't want to do anything. He was just tired. And now he's had a sleep. He's had something to eat as well. He's more interested in the hand. This is hand love. He loves the hand. He's having a drink now. Little Jade having a feed. Oh, Jade's taken the food instead. It looks like they're fighting over the honey. I would bring over the other pot, but it's still empty. It takes a while for them to refill. See, they do talk to one another as well. Oh, which is always nice. I think he's still a little hungry. He's heading over to the nuts by the looks of it. So, head up to the science kit again. Yeah, he's still very, very hungry. And he really needs to eat at the moment. Ooh, pressing the wrong thing. No, don't keep looking at the hand, you little monster. Yeah, I'll get you food. Here you go. Here's food. He's just turned into a child. Now, you'll see and so has Jade. You see he's got little horns. Only the males of this species have horns. Yes, kisses are good. No, let's do fruit. Come on, Knight. If you want fruit, get fruit. Get some food here. Oh, the joys of Norns. Oh, I've just put it in the incubator. I don't want to do that. There we go. Good boy. Lots of tickles. Go on, you can do it. There we go. Knight, why? Yes, why? Why wouldn't you eat? Don't do that. You'll hurt your head. So there's little Knight. Let's see how little Jade is doing. Pop up the science kit. Again, she's keeping her needs nice and low. Sleepiness is just getting up a bit now, and so is her food. She's just a very, very smart Norn. Knight, on the other hand, yeah, he's a little slow. Just make sure they've learnt all the basic words while they're down here. Don't slap him. She's a little naughty as well. She does like having a slap on Knight. No! No! No, don't eat, computer. See, they're still following one another. They'll keep close. Now, tickling's... yeah, kissing's good. Now, something I'll tell you now that we have two Norns together. Kissing is actually a way for the Norns to reproduce. They do what's called a kiss pop, which is a very long kiss and then a pop at the end. And that is how they reproduce. It's obviously interesting, but this game was designed for kids to play and you couldn't have all the nasty bits. So these two are just kissing away at the moment, which is a good thing for them to do. They're a lovely pair. You've got to admit, this is a very, very beautiful pair of Norns together. He just needs a few more smarts. Unfortunately, he is the only male we've got in the group, so hopefully any kids he produce take after their mothers. Yes, eat. Eat's good. You'll notice they're talking a lot more as well. When the Norns have only got the hand to play off or no one to play off, there's no one to really talk to even. So having two Norns together means that they're able to talk to one another and it encourages them to talk more. So we'll just bring up the science kit for Knight. And again, he's keeping his needs quite low, but he seems still to be quite upset. So let's have a look at the tiredness. Tiredness is getting a bit high, that's all. It seems he doesn't get proper rest when he's sleeping. No, don't slap. No. No, not you either. Don't. Yeah, you get this slight problem where they will get into little toddler fights. So you get them fighting and hitting each other. So let's have a quick look at Knight, at the breeder's kit. Now you see here's the male one. He's still a child and he's 18 minutes old. And you can see he's got a different set of hormones. And these will again go up and down according to how fertile he is. Most males are fully fertile and that generally doesn't vary. Like I said, it's only the females that have seasons. You are going to hurt yourself there. Let's tell them to come, see if they'll head this way. There we go. Don't eat hand. As you can see, I did say about the eat hand. Jade eat plant. Jade eats fruit, not plant. You see, Knight is very hand orientated. He does seem to like the hand a lot. Whereas Jade here prefers to explore and sort of deal with her own needs. They do seem a little, I'm guessing they're tired, so... Oh, wrong one. Let's tell them to rest. No, they want to push. They want to push something. Jade wants to get some drink, and it seems Knight wants to play with a ball. So yeah, this is the joys of having more than one. Now imagine having 3 or 4 Norns, all babies learning and fending for themselves. It doesn't really work. Honestly, if you want to start playing this game, raise one on its own, then raise another one on its own. Just keep exporting and importing them. Wait till they're adolescent generally before you bring them in and they've had... Don't hit her! And they've had time to learn how to look after themselves. So let's bring up the science kit again for Knight. See, he's getting very tired now. His hunger's a decent height. Let's click on Jade. Bring up her science kit. Again, she's getting tired as well. Now, the other problem with... See, he's taking a nap in the corner. The other problem with having more than one Norn together is they generally wake each other up. And she's gone to sleep as well. See, he's cheered right up. Now he's slept. Hopefully he won't come straight over and wake little Jade up. Is he? I think he may. Let's just activate this ball, see if we can... he's trying to press the elevator button. He's looking at the ball now. It's always a good way of getting them to sort of go elsewhere by distracting them with a toy, just like you would a child. So I think they're probably around the 20-minute mark now. Yes, they're just over, so I'm going to export them. Yep, save Knight, and we'll take little Jade. And that is the end of the first part of the experiments. The next part of the experiments will be bringing all 4 Norns back into this... Well, you see the incubator's just opened. That's because there's enough Norns now to hatch more eggs. Yes, the next part of the experiment was to bring all 4 Norns in together and to watch how they now interact. As you saw, those 2, they stay together quite regularly. They talked a lot more than the other Norns did. But they were not able to take care of most of their needs very quickly because they kept getting distracted by things. And it will be interesting to find out just how the other 2 Norns, Little Sky and Little Pinkie Pie, will deal with having to see other Norns and interact with other Norns. The first video will mainly be dealing with them growing up into adolescence together, and then hopefully we will see a little bit of romance between some of the Norns, and we'll hopefully get our first little baby. That little baby will then be left for the Norns themselves to raise, so you can see just how Norns deal with being parents. So, I'll see you in the next video.